Hi friends, Jenny here. I'm just here to share one of my current projects with you using 3D Studio Max. The intro here is something that I did a while back, but I have been practicing using the program since and came up with a couple different things I thought were fun and interesting enough to share with you. This first one is somewhat of an abstract scene, and it's basically a skybox with orbs, lights, cameras, and a sort of background disc, just sort of experimenting with what it's like to orbit around my scene with the mouse. You can see I have some stars in this skybox which are casting shadows. I thought that was pretty cool. And just like a regular studio scene, you'll see a camera and lights. This next thing is practicing using text and particle flow effects. The P-Flow particle flow like simulator thing is pretty awesome because you can just set it anywhere in your scene and delegate what kind of things are coming out of it and at what speed, what size. Basically any parameter that you can think of you can alter using 3D Studio Max. So for this example, I just made one small little orb and then I connected that to the particle flow system. So then it multiplied all these amazing little orbs all flying through space, and looks really cool, it's really fun, and I'm a total dork because I am just having so much fun orbiting around it, taking a closer look and feeling out this space, which has so much freedom to create 3D objects. Any sort of environment you can think of is possible. I also added a wind effect, which was part of what simulates this flowing, like the particles flowing through space like that. So you can choose the angle and the strength of the wind effect. Something else I find super fun, the materials library, because 3D Studio Max comes with so many materials and they're all gorgeous and interesting. There's like fun fur and a million different kinds of chrome and metal, different colors, any color, any texture you can think of or create. Either you can modify an existing material or you can create one from scratch. A lot of them are super shiny, or they could be rough, or they could be furry. There's fur physics that you can work with to say how fast fur is moving, or hair. So for this I was just trying different fonts and different materials on the fonts. Maybe, I don't know if it's as fun for people to watch this, but for me to actually work in here is really awesome and I recommend it to anybody. By the way, anyone that can't afford 3D Studio Max, you can get a free version of Unity 3D online. And that way anybody can start off with a 3D program and start working in 3D space. And you can learn just the way I learned, which was by watching a lot of YouTube videos and watching them over and over again. And yeah, I would like to demonstrate that anybody can learn anything if they really put their minds to it, because I was one of those kids in school who it was challenging for me to learn things if I wasn't actually interested, because I would become bored out of my mind and I would prefer to daydream over anything else. So I spent all those years in high school and whatnot usually daydreaming, and now I can actually put some of those dreams to work and make some of them come true and design things that I've thought about and also things that I haven't even thought about yet. So it's been super fun learning how to do video editing, and I've loved the experience of having a YouTube channel, and more recently I've gotten better at learning Flash animation, which is 2D for cartoons. Like you'll see vector art in a lot of cartoons that you watch. You'll notice like Family Guy or South Park, they all have that kind of cartoony look which you can achieve using Flash or Adobe Illustrator. And those are really fun, I imagine, especially for people who like to draw or have spent a lot of time drawing. And I used to sketch a lot as a kid and took some drawing classes in college, but I didn't finish college, and I also did not take so many art classes as much as I did a ton of art modeling for art classes. So being an art model for art classes helped me gain some attention span, because usually it would be between 1 and 3 hour long sessions, and with breaks throughout. I would be sitting there in front of a class and have to hold certain poses. I couldn't just get up and run around or jump on a trampoline every time. I felt like freaking out. So I learned how to basically meditate during art classes, and it was especially awesome because I could see from a lot of different artist perspectives of students and other professionals. That was a super awesome experience because I would say that it was helpful and interesting to see different people's perspective and the way they could see me from their side of things. And as a person, you only see yourself from your own perspective, like in the mirror or when you look down at yourself. But if you have a bunch of eyes all around you at like 360-degree angle, it was just really neat to see like all those different aspects of yourself that you don't normally see, and also maybe never would see because like each person has such a unique perspective. Anyway, back to these particles. Super awesome particle time, fun making materials and crafting these different objects and materials. So that's it for now. I've been working almost daily, at least a little bit every day, on learning 3D Studio Max and other things too. So if you would like to check out my first Flash animation dress-up game, which is my first complete project, it's called Jenny Styles. She's also on my site, or Newgrounds. So if you're on Newgrounds, feel free to add me. I guess that's all I have for now, so I hope that everyone will stay in touch. If you like what you see, or if you're intrigued or have any questions, feel free to leave comments below or email me personally and just say hello because I'm friendly and chilled. In the meantime, I hope that you have a great day or night or whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you next time.